And it's that time again. Welcome to CramTime, welcome to another video. Today we'll be discussing how to solve compound inequalities. We start right now. We're going to go through one example that should encompass everything that you need to know. So here we have a compound inequality. So essentially how you want to read it is that negative 4x plus 6 is greater than or equal to 2, but less than 14. So now what we're going to do is simply do an order of operations and just watch how I do it, learn, and then you should be able to replicate. So I'm going to, first things first, subtract 6. So subtract 6. Negative 4 is less than or equal to negative 4x is less than 8. Okay, simple enough. Essentially, you're doing two equations at once combined into one. And then now I'm going to divide by, just for the sake, divide by 4. And negative 1 is less than or equal to negative x, which is less than 2. And now here's the trick. Just like every other kind of inequality you do, when you divide by a negative or you multiply by a negative, you do what? You flip the sign. So 1 is greater than or equal to, well, my bad, x is less than or equal to 1, really. And then you got x is greater than negative 2. So that's essentially that. Well, that's a solved compound inequality. You could write this also just for the purpose of checking. X is less than or equal to 1, and then and x is greater than negative 2, and you call it and because it's the area between them. So these two conditions are both required. It's not either or. If it was either or, then they'd go in opposite directions, but these go in the same direction. So you could graph it. So say this is negative 2, 0, 2. You would end up saying that x is greater than negative 2, but not equal to, so it's an open circle going that way. And x is less than or equal to negative 1, so you'd fill in that circle, and then that would be your line. And again, as always, make sure you plug in and check. So that first requirement for this part is that essentially if I plug in any number between these two, the compound inequality should work. So of course 0 is a lovely number here. So negative 4 times 0 is 0 plus 6, so that's 6. Is 6 greater than or equal to 2? Yes. Is 6 less than 14? Yep. And that's how you check. So that's how you solve a compound inequality. If you're currently cramming for a test, click on the correlating playlist in the description. If this video and channel were of value to you, hit that subscribe button and like the video. I'd love to hear your video requests and feedback in the comment section below. Thanks for your support and stay safe.